Hello and welcome, I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. So I am so frustrated with this, but I have to show you guys what I figured out. So this is part 3 of the Making a New Mod series. I'm gonna get that frap stuff off. There we go. So, you know how we were having this issue, right? Let me show you what it was. Alright, so we fire up the game, right? Just like we did so many times before. Better difficulty. And the game's all foobarred. That's right, foobarred. F-U-B-A-R. If you don't know what that stands for, just Google foobar. Right? So it's doing this whole thing. Remember how I was saying in the previous video how important it is to stay calm and not to get upset because sometimes it's the stupidest little mistake? Here's the problem. Everything in here is perfect. But notice where the cursor is. There is a space here. A single space. One little, looks like maybe two. Two little spaces. You cannot have those, apparently. All you have to do is delete them. Oh man. I bug checked this thing for like 25 more minutes off camera. And then I walked away. I came back. You can see what time it is. It's nighttime now. And I was like, you know, I wonder if I'm not supposed to have spaces at the end. Tried it out. Gosh darn it. It's like, come on, you've got to be kidding me. So anyway, that's the problem. So you can't have spaces at the end of your localization files. Messes everything up. Let's get rid of the music there for a sec. Alright, so we were at event 88998. Would you like to play with modified opinions based on difficulty? Yes or no? And I think we'll look at your demands for a claim. I think I had a placeholder there for a while because I thought there's something wrong with it. So BetterDifficulty.text. Yeah, that's the tooltip. And we actually want the tooltip. So that's what it says up top. Yes and no. Do we want a tooltip? EVT tooltip 66010. I don't think I need this. I think that I deleted that earlier. And I thought that I needed it, so I put it back. Let's just check. I don't really think it's necessary to have a tooltip. Alright, so we pick a character. We'll fire off. Event. What was it again? 88998? Would you like to play with opinions? Yeah, character receives an event. That's fine. And for whatever reason, though, that's not popping up, which kind of it kind of should, shouldn't it? Choose very easy difficulty. See, I like how that looks. Choose your difficulty setting below. Alright, that's fine. And that works just fine. We've already set it up so it's inheritable, but that doesn't really make a lot of sense for long-term stuff. Why is the event not actually taking it to the next one? So character event days equals 10. Oh, we want it to be instant. Maybe that's what it's mean. Let's try that now. And this also does not handle the question about how to handle Dynasty. So let's see. So we pick a character. Okay, so if we say no, nothing happens. If we say yes, instantly pops up. Perfect. Okay. Choose. Very easy. Okay, now from now on that's inheritable, but it does not flag everyone in the dynasty. Every living member of the dynasty should get the event as well. So to do that, we would want to do some sort of check on the character who's receiving the event's dynasty, and then assign that trait to everyone. So, I have no idea how to do that. Save file is worthless, I don't need that. And then this whole inheritable thing, I guess I'm not really sure if that's going to really make the most sense. I'd really rather not make it a thing. So how can we do... perhaps I should make it a decision to fire that event. Let's try that. We'll go to... Alright, I know what I'm doing, I swear. I don't have my folders open, that's the problem. Okay, so we need decisions. Okay, so plot decisions. So it's got like a header at the top. Actually, let's go back. Bring those files back. And let's just use the smallest one as our template. Apparently there aren't any. That doesn't really help me then. So never mind, let's bring all those back again. Let's go with this one. Legitimize bastard. Potential we have to have... So in order for that decision to show up in the dynasty list... I want to do this first though. Better difficulty. The ruler is in the from scope, so that's the name of the decision that would need to be localized. Alright, so this should just be one event, yeah. So let's call this, we don't need this. Difficulty. And we'll just call it select difficulty. Potential, you don't need to be a bastard for it. Allow AI equals no. Potential. I think I can just leave potential blank. So, select difficulty is a decision that needs to be localized. So we can go back to our BetterDifficulty localization thing and not mess up. So we'll need to go select difficulty underscore description. And how do we want it to read? Just choose a difficulty. And then let's try going like that. So that's been localized. AI is not allowed to do it. The effect is going to be Not remove trait. Not add a trait. Not do any of this, really. Well, first off, the effect is that the player, the person pressing the button, is going to get character. Actually, I could just go event 88998. I think that works. I'm not really sure. Minor decisions. Effect. Hidden tooltip. Yeah, let's do that. We'll use a hidden tooltip so that it doesn't show it. Alright, so the effect is hidden tooltip, character event, instantaneously does event 88998. So it instantly does the event. It's a hidden tooltip. Some other stuff doesn't matter. From spouse, they get modifiers. See, we could use this from stuff to make it work on the dynasty, but I don't want to tackle that quite yet. I just want to get it working. The actual base event. So the effect is closed down there right now, which isn't correct. It needs to be closed here. That's the wrong one. That one. Okay, so the effect is that this is also wrong. So the hidden tooltip gets closed, the character event gets closed, the effect gets closed. Revoke allowed equals, I don't know why that's in there, that doesn't make sense. AI will do. I've already said AI can't do it. AI equals no. I could have sworn AI equals no is... Yeah, AI equals no is allowed. Okay. Although they use lowercase AI, so let's make sure to match that. So I have absolutely no idea if this is going to work or not, but we might as well try. Couldn't hurt, right? So this should allow just a decision in the decisions list that can be enacted at any point by the character. Assuming we didn't mess up the localization file again, which is possible. Now it's not a plot, it's a decision. So it should show up in this list, but it's not. So I'm thinking it's because I did something wrong, probably. It's a pretty safe bet. So difficulty decisions gets closed, select difficulty, potential. It's maybe because it's an undefined potential. Let's just say player equals yes. Or maybe compare it against another potential. Let's see. What does potential normally say? Is ruler equals yes. Alright, that's a minor decision. Let's check some of the other decisions. Like, it's got an empty potential. I mean, almost everything has this revoke allowed equals always equals no. I guess maybe, do we need that? Fine, whatever. Let's just copy paste this stuff in there. So we'll say revoke allowed equals no. Yeah, we'll do no. Potential can be blank because I know that you can do the employee priest thing and it doesn't have a potential. Allow equals pi d equals 5. I don't know. I don't really know why that wouldn't work. Let's just try it. Maybe, I mean, maybe all you really have to do is add that thing in. The allow revoke. I don't know why you would, though. So, yeah, trial and error. Again, I have never done events before. It's not something I'm skilled at. And I don't particularly want to do it much past this. It could also be that I didn't localize it properly or something, and so that's why it's not showing up in the list. Maybe I've got to localize it differently. So we got hold of feast. Nope, still not working. Is it not in the right folder or something? Better difficulty decisions. Better difficulty. Employment decisions. Why do they all have that underscore in there? Whatever. Just keep copy pasting stuff. All right, so let's pull up lifestyle decisions. No, not lifestyle. Okay, maybe not. Let's pull up realm decisions again. Gotta have my music. And then let's say, okay, so for instance, we'll find one that I know works. I don't want realm decisions. I want like the feast. Feast is something I'm very comfortable with. That was minor decisions. So feast 0. Potential equals. Is ruler equals yes. Is feudal equals yes. Prisoner equals no. Let's see where else feast 0 appears. Maybe it needs to get defined somewhere else. Outside of just getting localized. You know, we're kind of piecemealing our way through it. So far, we started off having to use the ruler designer. Then we made it so you could fire event manually through the console. Now we're trying to make it so it's an event in the decisions list. And then we can use a flag on the character to make it so that once you've selected that event, it doesn't stay in the list forever. So feast 0 gets defined, and then also feast 0 description gets defined. Hold a feast. That's probably the problem. All we did is localize it once. I see. Okay, so we need to actually define just regular old select difficulty. Like this. So we'll go like that. And actually, I don't care. It can say the exact same thing in both spots. Again, making sure we have no spaces. Now let's try it. That might be all that was wrong. Could be. Which leads me to believe that the allow revoke thing is completely unnecessary also. That was probably not the reason that it wasn't working. Okay, we're going good. Okay, events. Darn it, still not on there. What am I doing wrong? Did I close it already? Where'd it go? Select difficulty is defined as this. Difficulty decisions. That might be the problem. I didn't define difficulty decisions, I just assumed I could do that. So let's go to minor decisions. What if we just called it decisions? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. We'll figure it out eventually. Unfortunately, this is one of those things that I got fixated on, and I want to keep working on it until I can make it work. And given enough effort, we'll find a way. Hey, look at that. That's all there is to it. Select difficulty to script. I defined select difficulty description. Alright, well we got our functional thing. Now, I've already chosen one. I've chosen hard. If I choose it again, it should... It won't let me because I'm not allowed to have multiple traits. I don't think it should be made possible so someone can just turn it on and off willy-nilly, because that's cheating. we don't want anyone cheating while they're cheating. So there's no little icon. Where do those little icons come from? Doesn't need an icon, I guess, but choose a game difficulty, select underscore difficulty underscore description. I could have sworn we did that. Select oh, darn it, stupid caps. Well, let's see if it's something as simple as the capital letter. I bet it is. Okay. So assuming we get this working up until now, then we have a functional inheritable trait that will affect every future character that this guy has. That covers the future, except it'll cover more people than it's really supposed to. And that actually shows up first. Choose a game difficulty. Choose a game difficulty. I could probably just not have one. That's where I could probably define a tooltip. I don't need to, though. Would you like to play? So actually, you know what? What I should do is I should make it so that this decision actually removes all of those traits from the game. So you could turn them off if it got turned on accident or something. But either way, choose your difficulty. We put a difficulty thing on there. And now I'm going to have to experiment even further with things like the whole from thing, and trying to figure out how to have it scour through all of the characters of the dynasty and give it to everyone in the dynasty. And then we also have to make it, if possible, so that it's only inheritable via marriage properly. And I don't know if traits can be made to work that way, so it might have to be done using events, in which case it's just a lot of work. But we'll figure it out. So, okay, well, I'm going to take a break from this one. This one's a little bit shorter, but I just wanted to show you guys first off that I figured out what was wrong with it. And we're making progress, so thanks so much for watching. See you again soon.